psychoactive substances, music, a lethal combination.
Unable to shake the feeling that he belonged back in Paris, and unable to find work, Miles Davis too turned to drugs. First snorting heroin, then injecting it directly into his veins. To support his habit, to feed the beast as he remembered, he stole from friends, pawned his horn, even became a pimp. Davis was jailed for possession in Los Angeles, but managed to beat the charge. Then, his own father, desperate to make him quit his habit, had him arrested in the hope that he would check into a hospital for treatment. Davis refused, cursed his father, and returned to drugs. Like Charlie Parker, he was earning a reputation for unreliability. People started looking at me another way, like I was dirty or something, he remembered. They looked at me with pity and horror, and they hadn't looked at me that way before.
Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9.
I mean, marijuana was just like having a couple of beers, really, but LSD was like more like going to the moon.
Paul, how often have you taken LSD?
4 times. The man at the time, the newscaster, showed up and said, "Is it true you've had drugs?" And I made a sort of lightning decision. I thought, well, I'm either going to sort of try and bluff this, they're at my door, I can't, you know, go, no, 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 go away, or I'm just going to tell him. And I thought, sod it, you know. But I did talk to him beforehand, and I said, look, you know what's going to happen here? I'm going to get the blame for telling everyone I take drugs. I said, but you're the people who are going to distribute this thing. I said, I'll tell you. I said, but if you've got any worries about this having an effect on kids, then you don't show it.
Well, do you think you have now encouraged your fans to take drugs?
I don't think it'll make any difference, you know. I don't think my fans are going to take drugs just because I did, you know. But the thing is, that's not the point anyway, you know. I was asked whether I had or not. And then from then on, the whole bit about how far it's going to go and how many people it's going to encourage is up to the newspapers and up to you, you know, on television. I mean, you're spreading this now at this moment. This is going into all the homes, you know, in Britain. And I'd rather it didn't, you know. But you're asking me the question. You want me to be honest. I'll be honest.
Specific stomach ailment. It doesn't have a name or anything. I mean, it'd been building up for so many years that I was, you know, suicidal. I mean, I just didn't want to live. So I just thought, if I'm going to die, if I'm going to kill myself, I should take some drugs, you know. May as well become a junkie, because I felt like a junkie every day.
In his generation, he's the closest they probably had to a John Lennon.
His look was emulated by millions. His work, one critic said, was influenced by the violence, the drugs, and the diminished opportunities of an entire generation.